It's lockdown, you've been missing your poke bowls, so I've created some DIY boxes for you to get your poke fix at home. So you're going to get your box, most probably delivered by me, seeing as I'm the only employee for Laws of Poke at the moment. It's going to look something like this. There's 7 boxes, 3 vegans, 4 fish. I'm going to take you through the sriracha salmon box today, and then we'll do a few other videos on like other technical stuff in the other boxes. Alright, so you're going to get your box. You're going to open it up, and you're going to be greeted by your recipe card, which will be a card. At the moment it's just 2 bits of A4 paper, because I haven't got them printed yet. It's going to tell you what it is, and on the back there, it's got your method and what you need. So the next thing you've got to do is pour yourself a drink. You're at home, enjoy yourself. Something I've been working really hard on, and the main feature of these boxes is they are zero plastic. These bags are home compostable, can go in your food waste, no plastic, better for the environment. So because this is a compostable product, just treat it with a little bit of love. It's not as strong as plastic. It works like plastic, but we've just got to be a little bit more careful. But the main thing is, it's not plastic. So the next thing you're going to do is familiarise yourself with the recipe card. It's got your contents, your equipment list, your prep list. The prep list is laid out with the big jobs to the small jobs, so you just work your way down. It's easy. So first things first, we'll start with the sushi rice. We use whole grain sushi rice. It's easier to cook, it's better for you, it's the same thing, it's just got the husk on. So I've got a sieve, I'm going to chuck my rice into the sieve, and I'm going to rinse this under the tap. Just give it a little wash to wash all the rice out. So you don't have to worry, it's not like sushi rice. You don't have to wash it 100 times to wash out all the starch. Give it a quick rinse, and then you just leave it till it starts dripping out. See, it's even stopped fucking dripping. So the next thing you want to do is get 800 ml of water and chuck it in the pan. If you don't have a measuring jug, go and get one. So, nice big pinch of salt, lid on, and chuck it on your stove. I know this isn't the stove. So when that's come up to the boil, it's going to turn that down onto low heat. You're going to leave that to simmer for 20 minutes. Put out your phone, set the timer, 20 minutes. Then you can either carry on with the rest of the prep list, or just kick back and relax with a beer. Right, so when your alarm's gone off, you want to check your rice. Now the water should have just come below the surface of the rice. Obviously don't take your lid off, keep it on. Turn the heat off, put that to one side, and leave that for another 20 minutes. You can set a timer, or you can just leave it. You want to do your rice in advance, so then it cools down a bit so you can make your bowls. The good thing about the brown rice is I think it's epic cold. So today we're making the sriracha salmon box. As I said before, there's 7 boxes. So we're going to make this full box, and then I'll do other videos, more technical things in the other boxes. So in the sriracha salmon box, we've got sweet pickled beets, which are already pre-done, ready to go. So put it in a bowl, put it to the side, do whatever you want with it. Edamame beans, again, all ready to go. Our seaweed salad, which you're going to be making yourself. We don't buy our seaweed salad. A lot of places just buy it frozen, and it's full of horrible nitrates and all that crap. You're going to be hydrating this yourself and then adding the seasoning. It's too easy. We're also going to be making the kimchi cucumbers. Kimchi cucumber seasoning is here. You're just going to be slicing and salting your cucumbers. And take your cucumber, you're going to split it down the middle. So when it comes to slicing the cucumbers, it's up to you. You can slice them thick, thin, medium, whatever you like. I'm going to slice them medium. That's what we like. So cucumbers are sliced. I'm just going to chuck some gloves on, because you're going to be smashing them up now. So you've got your sieve in your bowl from earlier you used your rice. Give that a wash out. Then put your cucumbers into the sieve. Now you want to get a nice good pinch of salt. put that all over the cucumbers. And use your hands, just squeeze that salt in there. Don't be afraid to like squeeze them with your hands. So you want that salt to go into the cucumbers. So once the cucumbers are salted, you're just going to put that to one side for about 15 minutes. You can do this the day before you want. You can leave them salted in the fridge overnight. So they're called kimchi cucumbers, but they're not fermented. It's just the flavours of the kimchi. So we've got the ginger, the garlic, the gochujang. We really want to draw all that water out of the cucumbers, so when we put in that seasoning, it absorbs it all and it becomes really flavoursome. So I'm just going to put that to the side. You can do this, leave it for hours if you want, you know, it's up to you. The more moisture out of those cucumbers, the better. So the next thing we're going to do is make our seaweed salad. So you've got your wakame seaweed, your seaweed seasoning, and we're going to need a few sesame seeds. Now we make our seaweed salad at Lords of Poke. We don't buy it in frozen like a lot of other places, so we don't have any of the horrible nitrates and stuff in there. And it's super simple, super easy to make. So it doesn't look like a lot now, but there's loads in it. So I'm going to grab a bowl or anything, or a tub or something, doesn't really matter. Open up your seaweed, chuck it in there, and we're just going to soak it in some boiling water. All you want to do is boil enough water to cover dry seaweed by about an inch. Chuck that in there. When that's done, just going to put that to the side. You want to leave that to soak for about 3 minutes. So seaweed's been soaking for about 3 minutes, and you can see how much it's swollen up. It's massive. Look. So we're just going to drain it off in a massive colander. If you don't have a massive colander, just use a normal one. And again, we're just going to leave that to the side so all the moisture drains out and the steam will kind of evaporate. It will steam dry. Soon, I'm going to come back to the cucumbers. So you can see now a lot of liquid's come out of the cucumbers. We don't want this liquid, so we're going to pour it away. Or you can drink it, put it in a smoothie, nice healthy smoothie, maybe. Like that. The liquid's gone. The cucumbers go into the bowl. The sieve goes away. Now we're going to grab our kimchi cucumber seasoning. Open that bad boy up. And then just squeeze that into the cucumbers. And again, chuck this in with your food waste. It's compostable. It's not plastic. So now you just want to get a spoon or something or anything hard you can mix with. Get it into the cucumbers. Use your hand if you want. Mix it around. You can see that. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, it smells so good. And there we go. Your kimchi cucumbers are done. You've made kimchi cucumbers. I've helped you. You've made it. We've made kimchi cucumbers. So, give them a taste. Oh, perfecto. Obviously it's quite strong flavours, the ginger, the garlic, the gochujang. Just add a bit at a time if you don't like the spice, if you're not into the garlic. Flavour them how you want them. It's your bowl. I have oversized things for the seaweed salad, I know. It's what I've got. So, I'm going to actually chuck some gloves on, one sec. You don't have to use gloves, but it's just easier for me. It's not a good day. Most of the moisture has come out of the seaweed. Just going to give it a little helping hand. Just give it a squeeze my fingers. Look at all that water coming out. And chuck it in the bowl next to it. Now you want to get all this water out because we're just about to put a load of flavour in. So otherwise you're just going to end up with watery seaweed. And no one wants watery seaweed. So cool. Seaweed is drained of all liquid. Going to grab the seaweed seasoning. Give that little cut there. And again, it's up to you. This is, for me, this is perfect. But if you don't like vinegar and lemon juice and sesame oil, put less in. Or don't put in it all. Have it plain. It's your bowl. So pour that in. Squeeze out all that goodness into there. Open your sesame seeds. Now, this is for your poke as well. Again, it's up to you how you use these. These are really good toasted, nice, mixed sesame seeds. So chuck loads of those in there, maybe like a teaspoon, I'd say, teaspoon. And then you want to mix that around, making sure all that goodness is getting around everywhere. Oh God, it smells good again. So, seaweed salad is nice and mixed. Right, you want to give it a taste. At least you know. Cukes are done, seaweed's done. We're going to go back to the rice because it's been 20 minutes now and it should be done. So I'll just have a little look in there. Yep, you see all the water's been absorbed. It's all nice and cooked through. I'm going to put this in another bowl just to cool it down quickly because I'm going to be building the bowls pretty soon. I don't want steaming hot rice. If you want steaming hot rice, have it. But I reckon warm or cold is best. Now you're almost there. Give yourself a cheers. It's nearly time to eat. Right, there's 2 more bits to prep and then we're ready to roll. So your spring onions to mix in with your fish, and then you got your chilli, a bonus chilli. If you like chilli, chop it up. If you don't, give it to your mate. Give your spring onions a little wash. Then we're just going to trim off the root. Chuck that away. Now slicing the onions is completely up to you. I think finer the better. So I'm going to slice these nice and fine. Right, so your onions are chopped. You're going to just put them in a little side bowl, ready to roll. Bonus chilli. I love chilli. I'm having the chilli. So again, however you like. And we'll put that to the side. So now, we're ready to mix our fish. Grab yourself a bowl. Grab your salmon. And open that up. Put it in the bowl. It's up to you how much spring onion you want to put in. If you really like spring onion, put it all in. If you don't like spring onion, don't put any in. But I think this is the perfect amount for this amount of fish. So I'm going to put it all in. Going to put a nice good pinch of sesame on there. I'll just pour it into my hand like that. Now grab your sriracha ponzu. And again, it's entirely up to you how much. If you don't, you can just have it raw salmon if you want. You don't have to even put the sauce in. This is good gear. This is good gear. In she goes. Lovely old job. So everything's in a bowl. I just want to give it a nice mix around. Getting all that sauce, the onions, the sesame evenly around in there. Just give it a little taste. Hope it's right. Perfecto. Now we're ready to roll. So I'm going to get my other ingredients ready so it's easy to build. Grab out my edamame beans, just open them up. The sweet pickled beets, open them up. Crispy onions, everyone's favourite, my favourite. I'm going to put these to the side, I'm not going to bother putting them in the bowl. I'll just get them ready to roll. Unagi sauce, this is homemade. We are going to just cut a little corner off the bag there. So then we can use that to pour it over the rice, like a little jug. So now all that's left to do is to build yourself a poke bowl. You start with your rice, put as much as you like in. There's plenty of rice for 4 people, so how hungry are you? How much rice do you want? Next, bit of your unagi sauce. Again, there's plenty of unagi sauce for 4 bowls. So just give that a drizzle, nice and even over the whole rice. So now you've got a nice dressed base of rice. Now, again, it's your bowl. It's up to you how you build it. But this is how we build it. So you've got your 4 salads and your fish. So you divide it into 5 spaces around the bowl. Again, there's plenty of everything. A little bit of seaweed, some kimchi cucumbers, some edamame beans, some of the sweet pickled beets, a few more edamame. Then the main event, some of the salmon. Oh, it looks good. It's been a while since I even had a poke bowl. God, it looks good. Cool. So now it's just the finishing touches. You got your crispy onions. I'm just going to put a nice little heap of them there. Your fresh chilli that you chopped earlier. I love chilli, so I'm just going to put a nice pinch of chilli on there. And if you want the sesame left over, give it a sprig of sesame. And there you have it, your Lord's DIY poke bowl. Tag your bowls, Lord's bowls. Now all that's left to do is to kick back, relax, and enjoy yourself. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe. We've got more coming at you, not just poke related.